Hi, everybody. Welcome to Take Two of Black Geek Energy. We're taking two because somebody wasn't prepared when I said be prepared at 10:30 p.m.
Eastern time.
Eastern. This has been a long day for me, DeMarcus.
It's been a long day for me as well.
All right, so go ahead and let's start off this week's episode the same way we start off every week's episode. How
Uh
has your previous week been? Take two.
huh. My previous week has been good. It's been long. Um, just went I was in Tennessee from like last Wednesday till like today. Just got back today. Um, seeing my girl Shauna's family.
And how
Met
was it,
met like her mom, her dad, stepdad, a couple of her
brother?
brothers. Um, some other people, some like friends and stuff, like a lot of friends of the family, uncles, cousins, and whatnots. It's long. It was good. It was good. It was long. Um, I was getting along a lot with her stepdad and her dad. Uh, then found out like her stepdad is like a Trumper, so found out like the day, like last night before we left, and I was like, damn. I was like, he was all right in my book for a while,
Mm. That's the family you want to get into?
huh?
That's the family you want to get into?
We already talked about how this goes, Jared. The woman joins the man's family if we're talking about traditional marriage dynamics.
Okay. Demarcus, European. That's traditional European dynamics. In
That's where you're.
Africa, the man joins the woman's family.
I don't think that's
So
true.
you got the internet right there in front of you.
So do you.
I don't need to look it up. I don't need to fact check myself. You're
Then
the
no.
one. You're the one that
I said
is
I don't think
saying
that's true.
it
You can
is
say it's fact
true.
all day. If I don't think it's true, I don't think it's true. And,
So,
and if
so,
if I ever fact check it, we'll know one way or
so,
another. But it's not going to be right now.
are you saying that history isn't real?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. So then, how is the fact that I just said not real?
I didn't say I didn't think it was real.
Hmm.
I didn't say it wasn't real.
Okay,
I never made either of those claims. I said I don't think that's true.
Demarcus.
My thoughts are my own. I can
How
think
is
whatever the hell
I
I
don't
want.
think that's true and that's not real? How are those separate? I'm
Oh
confused.
my
I'm
God.
confused.
What part of Africa was you talking about, Jared? What part of Africa? God
Talk
damn.
about the continent of
No, but
Africa.
no, 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 no,
You,
no. No,
no, no,
narrow it down because it can't
you.
be all because Africa is not just Africa has many different cultures within that continent.
Well,
So
it was
where in
multiple.
Africa are you
It was
talking about?
multiple. It was multiple.
Which ones? Give me one and I'll look up that one.
You could just look up man joining woman's family in Africa.
No, no. Give me the culture, the country, the village, the region, something. Something more specific than just Africa.
Demarcus,
Because if you know this and you looked it up, you know what tribe is it the Yoruba? Is it
Demarcus,
the Igbo?
can I talk? Can I talk? Can I talk? I did not look it up. This is something that I know because I am a scholar of black stuff. I'm
Okay.
not a scholar of
Okay,
European
great.
stuff.
Then if this is something that you know, tell me what you know it from. Or give me your source so I can go know it too. If it's all facts and it's and it can't be refuted and I can't think what I want to think, give me your source so you can prove me wrong. So
Oh, okay. First of all, you can think whatever you want to think, if it's right
okay
or
then, that's
wrong.
all we need. Period. Let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at that. I can think whatever I want to think. And I don't think that's true. We done.
But if
But
I can finish my statement,
ain't no but.
but, but, what you're thinking is very Eurocentric and it does not adhere.
We live in a European country, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
We live in America.
A European ass country. Where did the settlers of America come from? The founding fathers? They was what? European.
You mean the people who built the country or the people who enslaved the people that built the country?
You know what the fuck I'm talking about. The people who wrote the fucking laws and shit.
Well, they came from Africa, the people that
The people that wrote the laws.
if I could finish my statement, the people that I am looking at as my founding fathers.
Mm, that's real. That sounds real selective, but okay.
It's not selective. Benjamin Franklin has um no no sway over my thinking or my thoughts.
Hmm.
Okay, so you are at your girlfriend's house for Thanksgiving.
Hmm.
Um, so were you in the house? Did you do anything else or
Like we was in the house. We went and played pool a little bit at their like local bar because like she's from Springfield, Tennessee, and if you look it up, it's hella small town. Um, like we drove from end to end of the town like every day. Um, like nothing was more than like 5 minutes away from where she lived. Like we went to Walmart and she saw a hella people that she knew by name that she went to high school with, and they recognized her and they're like, "Oh, what's up?" When we went to restaurants, same deal. Like she would see people she knows and be like, and they would be like, "Yo, what's up? We haven't seen you in so long." And it's like, how do you know all these people? Because it's a small town and they all went to high school together.
so
Um,
y'all just stayed in Springfield the whole
we went to Nashville a couple of nights. We went to Gallatin, I think that's where her dad lived. And we went out to this other place where her aunt and grandma lived, but I can't remember what that one was called. But you know, Springfield's a small town, so it's like the seven cities in Virginia, like Hampton, Newport News, all them.
Mm-hmm.
It's small like that, to where you get from end to end of Newport News before you know it.
Okay. And I'll ask you my other questions for the
Hmm.
Patreon. Okay, but then you said you just got back today.
Yeah, just got back today.
Mm, okay. And you were also saying that you fix your internet, you change your internet service.
I did. I did. So I was with AT&T with the Internet Air, because they didn't have fiber at the new apartment. But now I'm with Xfinity. They have fiber at this new apartment. That's what I'm on. That's what I'm doing. That's what it is.
Yeah, it
Look at
seems
that thing.
very much more
That's
secure.
crazy. I just had a thing and I did something with it.
It seems much more secure.
Mm.
Um, okay, great, great, great.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, Demarcus, did you like how did you enjoy the flight back? Were you like ready to leave? Were you
Yeah, I think we
enthusiastic?
was both ready to go. Like by, I want to say by like Monday, Sunday, Monday, both of us was like, oh, like we ready to go, and just like wanting to be like back home in our own space, in our own beds, with our own comforts, not having to like share the space and interact with extra people.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So you were working remotely, or
Nah,
you
nah.
took some
I had
days off?
the whole time off, but I did work on like my business idea, like my pitch deck for like a couple of days, like for a few days. So I was getting that together. I don't think I mentioned that on the podcast yet, but I'm working on starting a business. I think I've mentioned that I have a mentor before, so I'm supposed to be meeting with him at the end of the week, and I'm supposed to be pitching him my business idea. So I've been getting my pitch deck together from like the problem I'm trying to solve, the solution, the product, the business model, what I'm gonna do for the marketing, like how much money I'm gonna need to raise, how much shit is gonna cost, like everything, like from the ruler to the tutor.
Cool. That's exciting that you have somebody you can talk with that with. Um, yeah, and I hope that sees fruition. Um, I know that you say that when you go on trips, you watch different anime than what you usually watch. So, what did you
Mm-hmm.
watch this time?
I started anime that's on my list that I hadn't watched yet, and it's called "If I Could Ask for One More Thing" or "Say One More Thing." And it's the one about the girl who's like an aristocrat, a noble, and she's engaged to this noble who like abuses her and just like fucks with her all the time. And then the show starts with them getting the show starts with him annulling their engagement and getting engaged to someone else, and it's like a room full of like nobles and aristocrats, and they all like once he announces their like the dissolution of their engagement, and then it's like, oh, I'm finna marry this other girl. You always been a bitch and you suck. Fuck you. Everybody, all the nobles and shit start clapping, and so she just go off and start beating folks up. Like she put on like some like studded gloves, like knock the new fiance out, start knocking out nobles left and right, beat up a room full of like 40 people.
Yeah.
But I only watched the first episode, so and it was really good. That first episode was really fun, and if the rest of the anime is like the first episode, then I think I'm gonna enjoy it. There'll be a little political intrigue in there. I feel like it's gonna be like heavy on the romance because they in a flashback they talked about her being, but they talked about the older brother or they talked about the younger brother or the older brother. I think it's the younger brother like being attracted to her and the younger brother like protecting her for a little bit when they was younger from the older brother's abuse. But he's still the younger brother is also still an aristocrat, so he's like, yeah, I'm fucking with you, but I'm only fucking with you because, you know, I find you entertaining or interesting or whatever, and I could never really fuck with somebody like you.
Yeah.
So it's like I fuck with you, but not like that. And so she kind of shady on him too. She kind of good on him too.
Yeah. May I ask for one final thing? It's a really good anime. It doesn't get romantic at all.
Really?
Yeah. People try to be romantic with her, but she beats them up.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Have you seen Takopi's Original Sin?
Not yet. Not yet. That one, like I started it one time and it and I think from what you told me about it, like it gets really deep and really dark, and I'm like, I'm not in the mood for that.
Okay. Well, I have watched um,
Well, tell us how your Thanksgiving was. You said you was cooking some stuff. You said you was cooking mac and cheese and something else.
garlic mashed potatoes. I made
Mac and
biscuits.
cheese and lamb, and you
And
was
I
gonna
made.
sous vide the lamb.
I said. I said. What do you? Okay, Demarcus. What is sous vide? Do you know what that is yet?
Yeah, that's when you cook it in the water. The reason I know what sous
Yeah.
vide is because I went to a Christmas party where they sous vide some kind of beef, and that was like the main course, and it was delicious.
Right. Right. So no, I did not sous vide a lamb.
Hmm.
Um, the lamb was like $14 at Costco, and it's like this whole mega pack. And then like,
Oh,
and then like
like
you
a like
go,
a like racks yeah, like racks of lamb, I guess.
yes. And then you go to like Publix, which is like right across the street, and they have
Hmm.
like six for the same price.
Mm. How many did you
And
get for the 14?
it's like $14.
Shut the
I mean,
fuck
it's
up.
not
Wait,
$14, 14 pieces.
damn, so a dollar per lamb? A dollar per lamb? Lamb
Yes.
shank? Were they
Yes.
real little or were they like lambettes?
They were on the bone, but they were
Hmm.
enough for me and my
Yeah, in that
family.
size. Yeah, I mean, shit, 14 lambs is shit. That ain't bad.
Exactly, exactly. So I wasn't
$14.
complaining. I
I'll
wasn't
fuck with it.
complaining. So yes, I made lamb mac and cheese, garlic mashed potatoes, and some biscuits.
Mm.
Just finished it all yesterday.
Hmm.
It was really good though. Everybody enjoyed my food, but we had some other stuff. Did you cook for Thanksgiving at all?
I did not because I was at Shauna's place, Shauna's family's place. So Shauna and her mom cooked, and it was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? They made some turnip greens that was like pretty slapping. Um, Shauna made this like honey bun cake that was hella good. Um, what else? Mac and cheese was good. Like it was a good dinner. It was a good dinner.
Oh, nice. Okay, but that's what I made.
Hmm.
Nothing really spectacular for Thanksgiving.
Who
Um,
all came?
just my family, my mama's son and my mama's daughter,
Your
and
brother and your sister?
okay. So the other stuff that
Is
I
that
did,
what you mean, Jared? Is that what you mean when you say your mother's daughter and your
well,
mother's son, other
okay,
son?
I said it the way that I said it, so I don't.
Hmm. But is that what you meant for the audience out there, for the layman out there like myself and some of our listeners? If you could dumb it down for us a little bit and encapsulate those concepts into single words,
Okay.
do you mean your brother and your sister
No, I mean my mother's son and my sister.
and your sister?
Yeah.
Because that's not
Um.
your brother.
So the other thing I did was I mean, I watched One Piece. I did the Zoo arc. I finished the Zoo arc. I finished the Marine Rookie filler arc, and I also
Hmm.
started the whole Cake Island arc.
Oh, okay. That's
Um,
that's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be long, but it's gonna be good.
yeah, so that was episodes 758 to 799, and people have been saying that the whole Cake Island is the arc where Sanji redeems himself for being a creep the
Mm.
whole time.
Mm,
So
maybe.
I'm not ready for this. Whatever Sanji's about to do, because he's not my favorite person. I still do not think he should be on the ship. I think
Hmm.
that Bon Clay needs to be on the ship, and it's Bon Clay supremacy this whole time. Um, yeah, yeah. Bon Clay is the best pirate. That is my hot take. It's all about Bon Clay. So, oh, you look like you're about to say something.
Um, I'm excited for you to see the whole Cake Island because a lot of things happen and the end was really good. There's a really good fight at the end. Um, and I think like one thing at that point in the anime, I wanted to know a lot more about Big Mom, and I
Mm,
learned everything I wanted to know in that, and
mm.
I appreciated that.
They already did the part where Sanji got beat up by his brother and sisters, where
Mm.
he, it was so funny.
They show where Sanji came from.
Yeah, the castle, like
Mm.
see an Imperial Dragon, cause you
Mm.
cause you're rich. So
No, I don't think they've shown because they showed the castle.
yeah,
What do you know about his brothers and sisters?
they showed his brothers and sisters. Of course, they showed like they're the evil people from the comic books.
Hmm.
And they also showed him he was in the hallway and he is getting beat up by one of his brothers. And
Hmm.
then his dad comes and he's like, "Oh well, you're weak. Then you're weak. You're not used to me." And he walks on
Mm.
with his sister. And
Okay.
then the brother's like, "Ha ha, we're gonna beat you up even more." And they hold him. And then the
Mm.
other brother charges into Sanji. And he's
Damn.
like, "Oh," it was so funny, but I guess that was mean. But yeah, that
Mm.
was a good part, I guess. But yes, Sanji. This is supposed to be the arc where Sanji is redeemed. I don't like how they split up again. I mean, there's like 87 Straw Hat members, and this rabbit that joined them, and these other members that joined them on this time.
Hmm.
So I guess they need to, but I don't really like when they split up. They need to stay together unless it's Sanji that is leaving, like in the Wanu arc. But yes, other than that, I don't think I've been doing anything. Have I been watching anything? Oh, I did put something in here. Let's see. let's see, what did I put in here? Oh, okay. Um, I did watch Squid Games. Do you watch Squid Games, the reality show?
No, not the reality show. Yeah, no.
Mm. It was very good and very dramatic. I watched that in a day. It was very, very, very good. How people were, just betraying people. How people were like getting all the black people out there, and then
Mhm.
at the end, the black person won. So yeah,
Hmm.
exactly, exactly.
And they
So
was trying to get the black person out of there.
oh yeah, they were trying to get her gone. They was trying to get her gone. And there are all these couples, like there was a mother, not a mother, but a
Hmm.
daddy daughter couple, two twins, a brother and sister couple. So there are all these couples that people were rooting for. And yeah, get them gone, get them out of there, get them all out of there. But yeah, that's about all that I did. Uh, are you ready for the next segment? Sponsored
Hmm.
by
Hmm.
MoviePass. This next segment is to put you on segment where we tell you something that we really enjoyed in media this week. It can be TV, movies, books, comics, video games, board games,
Hmm.
TTRPGs,
Hmm.
or
Hmm.
even
Hmm.
restaurants. And DeMarcus is going to tell y'all about MoviePass. So, DeMarcus.
Yeah. MoviePass is a subscription-based service. Jared and I both have subscriptions. They sponsor the podcast now, so we have free subscriptions. But back when we didn't, I had the $10 here, and you get you are able to see a number of movies based on the tier membership you have. They give you a certain number of credits, and you can use those credits to go see movies. And the way you do that is with the MasterCard that they will send you. You can also purchase tickets on the app, and their whole deal is just making movies more affordable, more accessible to people like us, to the average Joe, or the average Jess. Um, and what it's really about is you can go to.
Gender neutral. Okay. It's crazy. That is
Anyway,
crazy.
anyway, you got me all off track. But what makes MoviePass different from a lot of these other movie memberships that you might hear about, AMC, Regal, what have you, is that you can go to any movie theater with MoviePass. And I try to explain this concept to people, and they're just like, "Oh, well, the AMC works just the same." Like, no, it doesn't. You can only go to AMC with the AMC movie membership shit.
Right.
You can go to any movie theater with MoviePass.
Right.
And even if you join the AMC joint, it's not free.
Hmm.
So you spending the money anyway, so you might as well spend it on MoviePass, and you can go to any theater instead of having to go out your way to find an AMC that's playing a show at the time that you needed to play or whatever.
Dang, you sound angry.
I'm adamant, not angry. MoviePass for your ass.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I would like to put them on to this comic book that I've been reading. It's called White House Robot Romance. What is it about? It's about
Mhm.
uh they're in the White House, and this I've only read two issues. I've only two issues are out, but they're in the White House, and these robots, this chef robot and the security detail robot for the president, fall in love. They fall in love,
Hmm.
and they fall in love because the Canadians are at war with America. And they flip the switch on these robots to make them fall in love and upset the order of everything that's going on. So it's this whole intrigue thing where the Canadians and the Secret Service and America and the new
Hmm.
robot are at war with each other.
Hmm.
And this love story between the service robot or the Secret Service robot and the chef is really, 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 really interesting. I will say that. It's an
Hmm.
interesting story.
Okay. A robot and a chef fall in love, and they're both on the president's detail.
No, the robot and the robot chef.
Oh, these are two robots.
Yeah.
Do they have feelings, or are they just like, Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto?
They talk like they have feelings.
Uh-huh. Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's an interesting story.
Okay. All right. And it's an anime, you say, or what?
It's a comic.
Hmm. And what's it called again?
White House Robot Romance.
White House Robot Romance. And it's like in the future, huh?
Yeah, cause yeah.
Okay.
I
I
mean,
mean,
it's like they don't have flying cars or nothing, but they got robots. So
is it like a slice of life, or is it like
no, they be shooting guns.
okay, okay,
Yeah, it's action packed and very dramatic.
all right, okay. I mean, it sounds interesting, I suppose.
You suppose? So
Like
what?
it doesn't, because it's a love story, but it's like shooting and stuff. Okay, I would give the first issue a try.
Because it's Canadian. Because like America and Canada are like a Cold War thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Canada is trying to make sure that the robots that they hacked are good,
Mm-hmm.
and Secret Service is trying to make sure that they can get the robots back to destroy them, and this other organization is trying to make sure that the robots are with them so that they can get the information from those robots. So it's like all
Mm-hmm.
these different factors are trying to get these robots, and yes, it's a lot going on.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah.
All right then.
So what do you have to put them on to for this week?
I am gonna put y'all onto a show that I started watching um over the Thanksgiving break. Uh and it's and some of y'all have already seen it, probably already seen it. I'm almost done with the first season. The second season is already slated. I guess it's gonna come out soon. But I started watching the Fallout series,
Mm.
and it's really good. And it follows a young lady from Vault 33 whose mom, dad gets kidnapped, and her whole thing is like, I want to get out here and like find my dad. But it's like her first time on the surface. And if you're familiar with the Fallout series, you know that like this is post nuclear war. There are a there are different groups of people who form different societies post apocalypse or post nuclear war. One of those is the people who live in vaults, who and they're all supposed to be doing some sort of different experiment or whatever. And then there's like the people who just got left on the surface, so they're just like forming like wild societies or whatever. And then there's like a militaristic group that's like that wants to recover all the technology from pre-nuclear apocalypse. Um, they're the ghouls, which are not really a society, but they are people who got exposed to too much radiation. They can like live forever, live a long time, basically. So it's her first time on the surface, and she's like so naive, and like shit keeps happening that's telling her hey, this is not the world. This world is not the world you know, and it's very different from what you think what you think is supposed to be. And she just keeps doing dumb shit. Like one of the last episodes I saw, and this is after a lot of other shit has happened to her. She's gotten kidnapped. She got her finger cut off. She's gotten shot, stabbed, and shit. Um, she's on this bridge with this guy from the militaristic nation society, and they're like crossing the bridge with like two other people are like on the other side of the bridge, and so they have to like cross it together. And she's like, and the dude is like, "Yo, like a lot of these people, they got weapons. They're gonna try to hurt us." And she's like, "No, like we're lying to them too, because you just told them we don't have weapons when we do, and they could like we could all just cross this bridge peacefully." And then like as soon as they get close enough, the people definitely try to like shoot them and kill them because, and then they find out it's like, oh, these people are cannibals. Like they eat other people, and that's what they do. And they were trying to eat us. That's why they were lying to us. And I'm just like, how many times does something like this has to fucking happen to you before you realize that you don't know shit about this world and you need to listen to some other people? And she's so frustrating, but it's so entertaining.
Yeah, she was dumb. But have you played Fallout?
I have not heard a lot about it, never played it.
So yeah, so the Fallouts in the series, Rich people got to stay in
Mm-hmm.
vaults, vaults,
Mm-hmm.
and each vault they did a different experiment on.
Mm-hmm.
Like they did an all woman vault, they did a
Mm-hmm.
vault where they ate each other, they did a vault where they there's like a whole bunch of different vaults.
Yeah. I,
So
I read about one where they did like 10 people would have all the wealth and the other 300 or whatever would be like poor or something like that.
yeah,
And the rich people like put their brains into robots so they could live forever.
yeah, it was
Hmm.
all crazy stuff. And I um, also read that like nobody really knows why the war happened with the
Hmm.
nuclear
Hmm.
warheads. And I never played Fallout either. I'm not really
Yeah.
interested, but it was an interesting show. It was a good show. It
After
was.
playing this game, I might play Fallout. I mean, after watching this show, I might play Fallout.
They're making a God of War um, show too.
I did not know that, Jared. What network?
Amazon
Oh, is it going to be animated or is it going to be live action?
live action.
Hmm.
And I just heard today that they are making a new Paranormal Activity.
Okay.
And if
Less
you,
excited. I'm not a big paranormal activity fan.
yeah, if you know, Paranormal Activity freaked me out for 2 weeks in
Yeah. I
Hampton,
think
and
that's the one. Paranormal Activity is voted like the scariest movie
I
in the
don't think so.
past few years. Okay.
I don't think
I feel
so.
like I've heard that.
Maybe, but it's definitely my favorite horror movie because it freaked me
Hmm.
out so bad. I was so scared for like 2 weeks.
Hmm.
I could not sleep alone in my little apartment.
Mm.
Um, so Paranormal Activity is coming back. God of War is coming. Oh, you may be interested in this. Another coming soon is the Game of Thrones.
A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah, the little green dragon,
Oh
Green
wait,
Knight, the
what?
green guy. He's like a green knight, the green
I don't
something.
know about that. I don't know about the Green Knight. The Green Knight is a
Well,
thing. But if he is the Green Knight, that's news to me. But yeah, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, I'm excited about it. The audiobook popped up for me on my Spotify not too long ago, and I was like, nah, I don't want to listen to the audiobook. I want to wait on the show.
it's not gonna be the same.
I mean, maybe not, but still.
Yeah. All right, Demarcus. Do we have an activity for this week?
Absolutely. Ouch. Hurt myself. Um, so the activity for the day, I want to keep it in the theme of the show as we always do. And usually when we do Let's Talk episodes, we usually do like a competitive thing, like we ask each other questions about ourselves and to see that we think the other person would or should know or be able to figure out and try to see who knows each one best. This time, I want to go not competitive,
Mm.
cooperative,
Oh.
and so that our audience can get to know us better. Because I got to thinking, I was like, oh, like how much? I was like, when's the last time that we actually like shared about ourselves and like told stories about our past? And like we talk about ourselves all the time, I'm sure, but I wanted to be like a little bit more intentional this time. So, um, and I think it will give our listeners perspective as to what we don't know about each other and want to know. So, as the activities go, if it's your first time joining us on Black Geek Energy, and if it is, where the fuck have you been?
Yeah, you should have
Um,
been here a long time ago.
a long time ago. Uh, I, Demarcus, am the creator and activitier of Black Geek Energy. I
Okay,
am the
that's a
judge,
new
jury, and
word.
executioner of all things Black Geek Energy activities. I come up with the questions, I come up with the games, I decide the losers, I decide the right answers, the wrong answers, winners, losers, um, and whatever else when it comes to these games. So today's game is just, it's just a get to know you. It's like I want to know,
Okay.
and let's say we'll each do 3 to 5 questions, and
Okay.
we'll ask each other things that we want to know about each other. Do you want to start? Do you want me to start, Jared?
You.
Does it make sense what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
great.
asking questions.
Okay, Jared.
Okay.
When was your first kiss? Who was it with?
Wow.
Why did you kiss him? Take us there, tell us the story, bring us to the moment.
Like what kind of kiss?
Like, how did you feel? Like a kiss, like a romantic kiss. A
Okay.
like
Well, a romantic kiss was in the third grade with
hmm.
Kimberly McDowell.
That sounds like a popular girl.
Yeah. She um later in college became a cheerleader at Bethune Cookman, and now she's in a loving lesbian relationship.
Wow. So were y'all like dating or were y'all just like, oh, like you're cute. I don't think, you're cute, you cute.
Me and Kimberly were really good friends. Really good friends.
Oh, okay. So was it like, oh, we're best friends and we kiss, or was it like actually like I like you?
I think that Kimberly was trying to be like, because everybody was picking on me because I was the
Uh-huh.
homosexual. So she said, "No, he's my boyfriend. Watch, we can kiss."
Mm.
I
So was it
think that's how
romantic for
she did it.
you?
No, I was a
So
homosexual.
Jared, what are we talking about then? When was your first like romantic kiss? Like I'm kissing this
No,
person because I
that
like
that
them.
that was a romantic seeming kiss. Yeah,
You just said it wasn't romantic for you though.
for me it wasn't, but for everybody else it was.
No, for you. When was your first romantic kiss that was romantic for Jared?
You didn't say for you, for the
Nigga,
first.
you knew I wasn't talking about nobody else. I explained that this whole thing is about us.
I I heard you say that you did not say for you. You said where's your first romantic last kiss, and I told you my first romantic last
It wasn't romanticized for you.
kiss. No, it wasn't, but
Jared,
for
if you don't want to play this right, we ain't gotta play it.
I do want to play it. I do.
Okay then.
Okay, so now it's my turn.
No, tell us about your first romantic kiss.
Oh my God, Demarcus, you came up with this game to try to embarrass me and to get all this information,
Why was your
to
first kiss
try to
embarrassing?
embarrass and get all this information out of me that I normally would not tell you.
Why is your first kiss embarrassing?
My first kiss was I was 17, and
Uh-huh.
a guy took me to the movies at Olive Garden, and we kissed.
And Olive Garden was that Jock said like the end of the day, or like was it like in the middle of the day? Was it like in the movies?
I don't remember. It wasn't in the
Mm,
movies. I don't even remember what we
mm,
saw.
mm. Was it like a fun date? Was it did this
Yeah,
person go on to become like a
I had fun.
boyfriend?
His friend was there, so it was weird, but I had fun.
Mm. His friend was there. Like so it was like a date and y'all had like a tag along.
Yeah.
A third wheel. I feel like, and you said it's like 17. I feel like that was common in like high school, around like 16, 17, 15.
He was not in high school. He was in college.
Oh,
Yeah, it was rape.
it was who?
Was I 17? I think I was 17 or 18.
Oh, it was statutory, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it was statutory.
But you also consented to this date, so Jerry, you knew that it was statutory.
I mean, can I really consent as an underage person?
The age of consent is 16.
In Georgia?
Yes, in
Has
Georgia.
it
I
always
grew up
been
in Georgia.
16? Has it always been 16?
Yes.
Oh,
It
okay.
might be older now, but it was 16 when we were young. When we were 16, it was 16.
Okay. All right.
But okay, I guess if that's all you want to share, that's fine. I
What
know how
else do
you.
you want to know? I told you everything.
Let me think.
Oh, see, like you said, 3 to 4, 5 questions, and you're asking like 78
well,
questions.
the one question is like, when was your first kiss, and these are follow-ups to like paint the picture because you give so little details. But you can go.
No, I want to hear your follow-up questions.
Okay, so you don't remember whether y'all kissed at the beginning or the end? Was it like did y'all kiss with tongue or did you go on to like date this person longer, or was it just like that one date, one kiss, and y'all never spoke again?
Wait, that wasn't my first kiss. My first kiss was
This man has told three first
Younger.
kiss stories.
Look, I'm remembering all this. My first kiss, I was younger, like the had to be like the seventh grade, and his name was Brian Williams. And my
Right.
mom worked.
Deflowering our boy Jared.
No, no. My mom worked at an elementary school, and there was this playground. They had the little train that you could like climb into, and
Mm-hmm.
we were climbing in there because he lived close to the school, so he
Mm-hmm.
would walk over and we would play together. So
Mm.
he
Well,
came
how old are
over
y'all now?
seventh grade.
Seventh grade. Okay, okay. That's it's puberty.
So he came over to the thing. We were playing. Then we got into the little train, and he got on top of me and kissed me.
Mm. Y'all were playing train?
We were in the train
Oh, okay. And it's
on the
like, what kind of
playground.
train was it?
On the
Oh,
playground.
oh, like the one that's like a little tunnel you crawl through?
Hmm.
What's so crazy, Jared? I'm gonna limit you. We're gonna talk about you a little bit more. And it was just like a little peck, or did y'all like
We
kiss?
tried the whole stages of kissing.
Wow. So he was kissing your neck and stuff too?
Mhm.
In the seventh grade is what, like 12 or 13?
I don't know,
Yeah, like 12, 13. I think seventh grade is because
but
sixth grade is like 11,
that's
12.
not even the best part.
What's the best part then?
It was a white guy.
Shut the front door, Jared! On Beyonce's internet.
What was the story, Demarcus?
um, I was gonna say I did not kiss this person, but like I remember in the same sort of like train tunnel thing, this girl tried to get me to kiss her like three fucking times, and it ain't all on her because I kept going back in that tunnel, and she was like, "Oh, I want to play." But I was trying. I was a good-hearted kid, and she was like, "Oh, nobody wants to play with me." And I was like, "What you mean? Nobody wants to play with you? I'll play with you." And then she was like, "Oh, you going that in the tunnel, and then I'm going this end, and we'll crawl to the middle." And I was like, "Okay, cool. Sounds like a cool enough game at however old I was, and I think I was still in elementary school, maybe like 10, 8 years old.
Mm.
So crawl to the middle, and she's like, "All right, now we kiss," and I was like, "Whoa!" So I don't know if I want to play this game no more. I was like, I ain't ready for all that.
We did that 3 or 4
And
times.
I did that joint like three to like I went in like I went back over there. It's like, oh, I'll play with you. She would do the same thing, explain the same game. We will crawl through again, and once we got to the kiss part, I'll be like, I'm not doing this part. I'm out. And it kept, but yeah, that's crazy. I feel like now I gotta ask some more people if they have this kind of experience and see if it's just like a rite of passage everybody goes through. All right, no, Jerry, you told us like three first kiss stories. Your turn.
What's your middle name?
My middle name is Marquand.
Demarcus Marquand Butler.
Yep, yes, sirree. That is it. That's what my mama named me.
Okay. How do you
Hmm.
spell it?
Why do you wanna? What you trying to do? Get my, access my bank account or something? What you trying to do?
Yes.
No.
But you're not going to
It's
tell me
spelled
how.
with a K.
That is my follow up question that you are denying. So, do you see how this friendship isn't even?
No,
Do
not
you do
Jared.
you
I'm not
see
gonna
that?
put I'm already put my fucking middle name out there, and you put my whole government out there. Like I'm not gonna
All right,
open
so
myself up
type
to
it.
cyber
Type it.
attacks.
Type it. Type it. Type it.
I'll text it to you later.
Okay. No, you're not
Just
doing it. All
remind me
right. All right.
after the show.
I'm not going to remind you to do what
Okay,
you
well,
said.
I'll try to remember, and if I don't remember, oh well.
All right. Next question, Demarcus.
Mhm. Um, what was your favorite vacation as a kid? Like, where did you go? What did y'all do? How long was y'all there? Like, or even what's your most favorite vacation that you've ever been on? Period in your life.
My favorite vacation I've been on was the cruise.
When we went with me and Gordon.
No, because I surprised y'all on that one.
Yeah,
It
the one
was
we
the
went with
one,
Levante.
yeah, the one I went on with Lorante. That was my favorite
Um,
one. That was
okay,
my favorite vacation ever.
because you like Levante better than us.
No, why would you say that?
You like Lorante better than me and Gordon. It's obvious.
How is it obvious?
We ain't got to go into that right now. We can say that for the Patreon.
How is it obvious?
Um, I'm joking. It's not. I'm not being for real.
Okay, I
Uh,
was like, what? No, that was my best friend. I remember. I remember that I asked Lorante because they were cheaper. I was like, why would I do this when this thing is cheaper and then we both could get one? I asked him if he wanted to get a couples massage. And that he said no. But they were
what?
cheaper.
Yeah,
And
it's a
and
deal.
you got champagne, you got like a whole little charcuterie board. I was
Yeah,
like,
they gonna put you. They gonna, but they was gonna put y'all in the same room and like massage y'all side by side.
okay. We were
And
sleeping in the same room together. I didn't care.
okay, yeah. I mean, like obviously Lorante did. I would have been like, yeah, let's
I
go.
know. Then I felt bad because I was like, he thinks I brought him on this trip to have sex with him. Like that's not what I did. But it was like $10 more, and then we got the charcuterie board. It was a whole nother
Mhm,
person, and we got
mhm.
to pick another like thing because like we got to do like the hot stones and the deep tissue, or we got to pick two
Yeah, you got
things.
to pick two types of massage.
Yeah, so I was like,
Hmm.
why wouldn't I want to do the couples massage? And he was like, no. It's like, okay.
What? Why did he say? Why did he say no? Did you ask him why?
I mean, because it felt weird. I was asking him,
Uh,
and then I did ask because it was like he doesn't want to be gay.
did you just say? Did you just say? Do you want to get a couples massage, or did you say, hey, do you want to get a massage?
I said couples massage because that's what it
Fair
was.
enough. I mean, fair
So
enough. And so I think, and you shouldn't have to do all this, but I think a way that would have went over better is had you been like, hey, Lauren said you want to get a massage, and he'd be like, oh shit, how much they cost? And it was like, well, if we do, he's like, well, they cost this much, this much, if we do it individually. I was like, but if we do this like deal that they got for the couples massage, we can both get one. And then it's like, and then it's like, I'm not asking you to get a massage with me. We can save money by getting this couples massage.
well,
It's roundabout.
I
It's real roundabout, but you shouldn't have
yeah.
to do it. But that would have went. I feel
I
like that may have went over better. Do you think he would say no again if you asked him?
I think that Lorante thinks I want to have sex with him.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
I think Lorante thinks deep down in his brain that I like him and I want to have sex with him. Um, and that could be
That's not.
fun.
That's not the case.
That's not the
Yeah,
case.
'cause that's like a brother.
Thank you.
You raised him. You raised him up.
Thank you. I did see his penis that one time
Wow.
in
On
y'all's
a cruise.
house. No, in y'all's house. I wasn't looking, but in y'all's house, I saw his penis because he was hard and it was like through
Oh,
his
you just saw like the
pants.
print.
Yeah. Well,
You just
it
saw like the
was
print.
it it was more than a print. It was I saw a vein.
Through the pants. Through the
Levante
pants.
Levante's not a small boy.
Jared, you staring if you making out details through cotton.
First of all, it wasn't that hard because those pants underwear that he had on were cheap and they weren't cotton.
Oh, he
They
just had
was
on underwear. He didn't have on
yeah.
like
Well,
oh.
they were like briefs.
Well,
First of all.
Jared, I will say that like this line of conversation does not help your case that you don't want to have sex with Lorante because
I don't.
we
I've
just spent
never
like a
wanted to
good
have
30
sex with
seconds talking about how
Levante.
big his dick is.
I never want to have sex with Levante. I seen
Sure,
his penis.
believe you. You don't have to convince me.
Well, I all I'm saying is that I have seen his penis though. So
Okay. And so why was that your favorite vacation?
I don't know because it was my first cruise I've ever been
Mm.
on.
Was it Carnival, Royal,
It was Norwegian.
Norwegian?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It's my first cruise I ever been on. It was. Wait, did we just move on from the penis?
Yeah, I thought we were done with that.
Why would you divert my attention from a penis? It was
Because you don't
Norwegian.
want to fuck your brother. That's why.
No, I don't. And then I also think he was mad at me because we were in the Bahamas or somewhere,
Hmm.
and he wanted to go on like a excursion out in the
Mm,
country, and I was like,
mm.
no, I'm not going there.
Yeah, because that's dangerous for you, ain't it?
Exactly.
Yeah. And then like y'all was both grown. Like he could have went on an excursion by himself
Exactly. Like I didn't want to get off the boat, but we did do like the old pyramid tour thing, and that was
in the
fun.
Bahamas.
But yeah, or
Hmm.
Guadalajara. I don't know. We were somewhere with it be, and yeah, yeah. I think that he was mad at me for that. So
Mm.
yeah,
I mean, trips like always test relationships with friendships,
I mean, we had a fun
boyfriend and
time.
girlfriend. Yeah, it sounded like y'all did.
We did.
Because I remember, yeah, I remember when you first told me yeah, that y'all had went on the cruise together. I was like, oh, that shit sound dope.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, is it my turn, or do
Yeah,
you
your
have any
turn, good.
follow-ups?
Nah, that was it. I asked all my follow-ups.
Okay. If everybody in the world had to do or give you what you ask for, do what you say,
Mm.
um, just bend to your beck and call,
Mm-hmm.
what are the top three things you would ask for?
And that's a good question. Um, if everybody in the world has to do whatever I want,
Mm-hmm.
and I could tell them to do anything, and they would just like figure out how to do it. Like I don't have to like hand hold them. They'll just like if I ask them to do something they didn't know how to do, they'll go learn how to do it and then make it happen. Or does it have to be something within their like wheelhouse?
No, if they didn't know, then
Hmm.
they would find the person who knew.
They will make it. They will make it happen. Period.
Yeah,
Am I only like in contact with people who I would normally be in contact with, or can I talk to anybody?
you can talk to
And
anybody,
is
and,
it
and
is it
everybody on the planet can talk to everybody else too.
okay? Is it restricted to like vocal? Like, do I have to speak to the person? Do they have to hear my voice, or can I like write something down, sign?
Yeah, and if you need it translated, people can translate it for you.
Okay. And so, how does that work with a translator? If like I say something to a translator and then they say it to the person, does like the power flow through them and compel the person and compel the person who I'm speaking to, or does like, or is now the translator and the compelled and not the person who I want to do it?
I think that you're delving too far into this.
Okay. Okay. You're right. You're right. I'm thinking too hard. I'm thinking too hard. I'm thinking too hard. Okay. Uh, I was just trying to figure out the limits to my power. Because the first thing I would do is like talk to like the president, the leader of like the leaders of the world, of the free world, or even the leaders of the not free world, um, the leaders of all countries, and be like, hey, look, figure out how to make this society run fairly, this whole world run fairly without discrimination, without um, you know these vast inequities that we deal with, where some people are like, rising more and more and more and more to the top and making more and more money and living like the best life that anyone could live in millions of years, and other people are like literally fighting for scraps.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Okay.
so I'll first I will fix that, and then after that, I think I will. You said the top three things.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think I would. Does the power also work on me? Like if I talk to myself in the mirror, like will I be
No,
compelled?
no, no.
Damn. Like yeah, like I'm thinking like Gene, like when he in in Ronnie Kenshin when he used a little spell thing on himself, he make himself like extra strong and shit.
Okay,
But okay, none of that. Cool.
well.
I would I would I would tell I would tell like the people around me and like my loved ones to like live up to their full potential. Like whatever you want to do with your life, stop fucking around doing other shit and do that thing. Like do everything you need to do to make it happen. Like it's like, hey, look, get your shit together.
Mm-hmm.
And then mm, yeah, Tell people just like stop being afraid. Be your best self kind of deal. And the last thing,
Hmm.
I don't know, maybe just like tell them to give me a promotion at work. That'd be like last thing. Or even or maybe like, ooh, or no, take that back. The last thing is like when I get to like pitching my business, I will tell the investors to like invest in my business.
So that's it. World peace, telling your
Not world
friends.
peace necessarily, but world equity, world equity. Like everybody has what they need. If not, if even if that's not the same exact thing.
Telling people to, or your friends and close family to do their
Yeah, and
best.
that one I might expand to just like people when I meet people, like when I get to know them a little bit, it's like, hey, look, stop doubting yourself. Stop whatever I feel like their thing is. Maybe I would change professions and become like a therapist. And like when you come to therapy with me, you do so many sessions, and then finally I just be like, hey, look, stop doubting yourself. Stop being afraid of your life. Stop
Well,
being
you can
afraid to be
only
vulnerable and
do.
love
You only
people.
have three things. You
Well,
can't.
I'm taking away this is an expansion transformation of the second thing. Instead of like just my friends and family to be their best selves and live out their dreams, I would become like a therapist and tell all of my clients to
But
do
you
that.
can't tell all your clients because you only have three things. You only have three things.
So becoming a therapist and using the power through my career cannot be one thing.
No.
Okay, well, yeah, just my friends and family then. Just my friends and family.
All right, Demarcus. All right. No follow ups. Okay.
um, Let me think. Uh, hmm. If you didn't have to worry about income, if you didn't have to worry about like maintaining a life, like make if all your bills were paid, you always had enough to do whatever thing you want to do, like go on vacation, have whatever comforts or material items you want, health care, take care of your family, all that stuff. If all of your worldly needs were taken care of, what would you do, Jared? What would you do with your life?
Relax.
Mm. Mm.
Relax. Not think about, not apply to jobs at
Mm-hmm.
6:17 a.m.
Mm.
and then get a rejection letter at 6:33 a.m.
That's nuts. Where are you applying where they cycle you that fast? I feel like that's happened to me a few times though. Like I apply
That
and then
happens to
later that
me
day
all of the time.
I get like in a rejection and I'm just like, what the fuck? You didn't even look at this
I
shit.
I have started to go on LinkedIn and leave comments under their post, under the CEO's
Mm.
post and under the recruiter's post. Harsh comments telling them about their practices with employees. Because it's ridiculous. Why am I submitting my resume and typing in my work experience for
Mm-hmm.
me to get rejected at me to me to submit my application at 6:17 and to get rejected at 6:18? It makes no sense. And then they think they're smart because they say it's a no reply email address that
Mm-hmm.
bounces back. No,
Mm-hmm.
I just went on LinkedIn. I've started to, with all those no replies, I started to just go on their LinkedIn
Mm-hmm.
and put comments like that. Now I got all these people looking at me.
Mm.
So, but yeah,
But is
that's
that the
how.
kind of attention you want?
Yes, it
Mm.
is. Demarcus, how long have I been applying for jobs? Like,
You've been
it's
applying for jobs a
ridiculous.
long time, brother. You've been
It's
applying for
ridiculous.
jobs for
It's
like
ridiculous.
ever.
So I'm tired of it.
Hmm.
So either they're going to just hunt me down and kill
Either they're
me.
gonna do right by you.
Exactly. I'm not dealing with that no more. Because if I apply at 6:17 and you have in the email, we thoroughly consider your resume and what you said it
Mm-hmm.
before work and on a Thanksgiving holiday. Like just a
Mm.
Saturday.
That's an AI reply, bro.
Just a Saturday.
No human ever saw your resume. That was an AI
Exactly.
all the way,
Exactly.
110%.
So yeah, I'm over that. I'm over that now. I'm over that forever. And it can't AI wouldn't um I'll reject my thing because I make my resumes per application I put in. So I don't see how
Mm.
I don't see how they could do that. But if I could not do that, I'll just relax.
Mm-hmm.
I would not have any more worries.
That's a great answer, actually. That is a great answer because, like, I feel like most of the time when you ask people questions like that, they always try to think of something like altruistic or like world changing to do or like very fulfilling. Which I sort of fall into that boat myself. Like, I would want to do something like super fulfilling that like that filled my spirit, since my stomach would always be full, I guess. Um, but like relaxing, it's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Right. Okay, Demarcus. Next question. What do I have
Hmm.
that you want?
What do you have that I want? Um, does it have to only be one thing?
Oh, okay. No. It could be
Okay.
multiple.
Okay. Um, I uh, one thing that you have that I want is time. I think you have like a lot of time to do like a lot of
Watch
things that you
One
want to do.
Piece.
Yeah, like watch One Piece. Like you put a lot of time into this podcast. Like you have like you're playing like more than one D&D game. Like you have time that I wish I had. And then tenacity, because even like what you're saying about what you were just saying about like going onto these people's like posts and being like, hey, you did me like this, woo woo woo. I don't know if tenacity is the right word, but I just don't have that in me. It's like I don't care enough. It's like, oh, you rejected me. All right, on to the fucking next thing. Because spending more than I'm not spending more energy on this than it took for me to read that you rejected me, and I'm moving the fuck on. Um, so I wish, and maybe that's just like a having time thing too. But like that time and like whatever that is in you that's like, oh, I'm finna get mine and I'm finna get you for not giving me mine. I wish I had that.
Okay. No. You can always have it if you want it. It's not that difficult.
Sure,
So
yeah, and it's just putting effort into that, and that's the part I find hard. It's just like I don't because like there are times where I start to put effort into that kind of thing, and then I'm just like, what am I fucking doing? Like I'm like I could be spending my time so much better. Like I could be spending my time getting this thing from somewhere else. And then who has to laugh? Laugh. Me. Haha, motherfucker. I got it anyway without you.
right. Okay. Um. Yeah. Your question.
Yeah. I think that's it, man. That's a pretty good. You want to do one more, or you or I because I feel like that's been pretty good.
Let's do one more. Let's do one more.
Okay. One more piece. One more piece. All right. Let me think of one more thing to ask you. That was a good question. Like, what do you have that I want? Hmm. And I kind of want to return that question to you, Jared. What do I have that you want, if anything?
What do you have that I want? What do you have that I want? Let me think. A job.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
um, what do what do you have that I want? Uh, oh, I don't know. Uh, I think that that is the main thing that you have to
That's it. Just a
right
job.
now.
Just a full
Because
time
that's
employment.
because that is the thing that's coming up on my mind the most.
Hmm.
Employment.
Hmm. And you in survival mode. You can't think past it.
I really can't. I really can't.
Understood. Understood.
Okay, so my last question, the last thing that I'm going to ask you is what is one thing you wished your parents or guardians knew about you while they were raising you?
Um. Mm, hmm. I don't think that the answer to this for me is something that I wish they knew about me because I think they knew it, and I just don't think they knew how to nurture it. Um. So like I think like growing up, I was like super smart and I was like really curious. So I asked like I asked adults hard ass questions. Um. Like I once asked my dad, like if I was like, if Jesus is the Son of God and God is God, I was like, and wait, if God is God and Jesus is the Son of God and He's God, like how does that work? Like how is He both God and the Son of God? Like what? I don't understand it. And he was like, Nah, I don't know. He's like, I don't know that. He kind of like dodged the question. Um, and so I wish my parents knew more, and like this is like my mom, my dad, and like pretty much like everyone around me. Like I wish they knew more of like how to like nurture that kind of like curiosity and that kind of like intelligence. Because what I often got is like, oh, you too smart for your own good. You asking too many questions. You in grown folks' business, like that kind of thing. Where it was like, stop doing that, as opposed to like, hey, here's a better way to channel that curiosity. Here's a better question to ask. Here's something else to think about, or like, you know, or even just being like, hey, that's a good question. I don't know. Or I don't, like that's a great, you're like, oh, like, or even just being like curious about like why I would ask those kinds of things. What am I thinking? But just like being able to like nurture that level of like intelligence and curiosity, because I feel like there was a time in my life where I stopped being so curious because I always felt like my questions were sort of like, you know,
Not
brushed
being
off or
answered.
diminished.
Yeah, I remember one time I asked my mama why the dinosaurs weren't in the Bible, and she said,
Mm.
ask the preacher that."
Is that what she said?
Yeah, so I had to ask the preacher, and
I would have took that. I would have been like, okay, cool. You don't know the preacher. He knows the Bible. He would know why they not in there. That's a good answer. That's a great answer to go find the information I want.
yeah. All right, Demarcus. Well, this is a Let's Talk episode, our last Let's Talk of the year. Can you believe
Last one
it?
of the year, Jerry.
And
I can believe it, bro. I'm getting tired, man. I can feel it in my body.
and this
Man,
isn't
break.
the me too. This isn't the 50th episode. We're not going to get to 50, but this is the last episode. So I got tired of coming up with topics. So I said, we doing a Let's Talk. This is like
Hmm.
48. And next,
Oh, okay. Because we do these every 10. So, and this is not the regularly scheduled. Let's talk.
right.
So that means we're doing the 50th episode. Let's talk now, as opposed, and we'll do something else like an
Well,
actual topic for the actual 50th episode.
well, this is 48. Next
Mm-hmm.
is the Jardo
49.
Awards.
Mm-hmm.
Next is the break. And then we start over on one.
It doesn't continue. So it's season 4, episode 1, as
Mhm.
opposed to season
Yeah.
4, episode 100 something or rather.
Yeah.
Okay. I see
Yeah.
how you're doing. I'm picking up what you're putting
Yeah.
down.
So, yeah, this is just, I just didn't feel like it. You say you're tired. I'm tired too, child.
I bet you are, bro. I bet you are.
Especially because I just had a D&D game today. My
Yeah, I know you did. How did that
friends.
go?
Um,
Was it like the Royal Rumble that you usually do?
no, the mock battles. No, it was the campaign. He actually ended the campaign. I think we need
Mm.
to. we need to talk about the specifics in the Patreon. But he actually ended the campaign, and
And
uh,
was it a an ending of the story? Like, all right, like this is how we're going to close this loop, or was it just like, all right, we ain't playing no more?
I think it was the second one. We ain't playing no more.
All right, all right. I'm curious to talk about this. I'm curious to hear
Yeah,
more.
but that was it. But I think I am going to start a campaign. I want to
Mm-hmm.
start doing the Mad Mage's Dungeon.
Like DMing.
Yeah, DMing.
Mm.
Yeah, I want to do the Mad Mage's Dungeon. That is the campaign where I got the would you top or bottom for a dragon question because of that
Mm.
relationship.
I
So
remember that. I remember that. I
yeah,
think the Man Mage would be a dope campaign to do.
I do too because you go on each level, you have multiple monsters that you fight against. There are puzzles, there are traps, there are secrets. So I do too.
What levels does Man Mage cover?
1 to 20.
Really? It's long, huh?
Oh, it's the last time I did it. It was 2.5 years.
Really?
Mhm.
And it's called Dungeon of the Man Mage?
The Mad Mage Dungeon or Dungeon of the Mad Mage or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, Mad Mage Dungeon D&D. It is Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I love it. So I would do it again. Oh, I would do
Okay.
uh that campaign in a
Okay.
heartbeat. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm tired too. Tired. There's light in my face, in my eyes. I'm
Mm-hmm.
tired of all this stuff. And I'm tired of these editing because I was late today. Well,
Mm.
yeah, today, this morning, I was late.
Mm-hmm.
I actually looked up and I was editing the last episode,
Mm-hmm.
and I realized that the episode that I wanted to post up for today, it wasn't posted.
Mm.
So I had to hurry up, reformat the thing because it wasn't even formatted right, and get that one uploaded to the system. So it wasn't up at 3 o'clock. It was up at 3:30, and I've been up since then, basically. I think I went to sleep for like an hour or so. But yeah, as I was saying, child, this is a
Mm-hmm.
Let's Talk episode. We just talk about whatever we want to talk about. We talk about any and everything. And we've had some pretty off conversations already. But what I want to do is I want to go to the comments. Can we go to the comments?
Mm. I love going to the comments. First off, I love that we have comments to go to.
Well, we only have one comment this
Oh well, damn.
time.
It's already been a pretty long episode, so I get it. I get it. I
Yeah,
get
we only have, well, not really. It's only been like an hour and 12 minutes. So. All my episodes are within the time. Your episodes go over, but they're better. All right, so this is from A Clack, and if you know A Clack, he is from the Player podcast,
it.
better
Mm-hmm.
known as Arson Lakba.
Mm-hmm.
Arson, he is commenting on our Halloween episode where we
Mm.
talked about his. Um, do you remember we talked about his family dressing up for Halloween? They were the Spidey people, and
Yeah, yeah,
Arson,
yeah.
Arson was just. Have I shown you that picture of what Arson looked
Show it to
like?
me again. Show it to me again.
I don't think I showed it to you. Hold on, I can show it to you live on the thing. Let me see. Where is? Let me go to here. Let me go to pictures, picture photos. Okay, and let me see. Scroll. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Can I just forward this whole thing to somebody? Uh, wait, are you in Discord right now?
Am I in the Discord right now? I am.
Oh, wait. Okay, here we go. Copy message link. Okay, there we go. That, 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 and that. Okay, so I just sent it. I think that it will
Hmm.
send. But what happens if you click that though? Does that go right to it? Well, yeah, okay. So, Arson was talking about that picture, and he says, "Are you looking at it right now?"
Let me see.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
just tell them what you see.
I will. I will. In 1 second. My phone is slowing down on me.
Not the 15 you just got for your birthday.
13.
That you just got for your
Oh wait,
birthday.
maybe it is a 15. I don't remember now.
Oh my God,
It's not the. I got like the not newest phone.
the 16.
The
Okay.
16 is the newest phone. The 17 is no, because my mom's birthday, the 17 wasn't out, so it would have been the 15 if I got like the not newest one.
If it was your birthday, it was the 16. The 16 is out.
Okay, I forgot. I forgot his wife was white. They look cute though. What? He's
Yeah,
Beast Boy or he's the Green
he's
Goblin?
Beast Boy. Exactly. He looks like Piccolo, right?
He looks like the Green Goblin.
No, he looks like Piccolo or like the Hulk.
What the? They are spider people and he's the Green Goblin. Like, what is
If
going on?
if you see them together, he does not look like. Cause look, his face is a totally different color from his arms.
I mean, that's because
He
he got on like a shirt and a fucking bodysuit, and he just painted his face.
he should
Uh,
have painted the whole body.
I
And
mean,
that's not a bodysuit. That's a turtleneck
the
and some
first thing somebody
pants.
said, so the first comment under it is Jay Washington saying Green Goblin. That makes more sense. That's hilarious.
Oh, you didn't
Oh,
see. Oh,
okay,
if
wait,
you
no, I see.
scroll
He
up,
posted earlier. I
yeah,
see he posted earlier, and he's like, "This is what you did instead of posting an episode." Oh, that's your comment, Jared.
yeah,
Bro, R2, bro, ate too much asparagus. I see
yeah,
that guy's been. I see a guy that's been running experiments.
yeah. So that is the costume. He said, I gotta clear my name. One,
Mm-mm.
because we were talking about how um, his costume was hideous. And
Mm.
he said, we let my daughter select our costumes for Halloween and she wanted me to be Green Goblin. Okay, so to be Green Goblin, you are not the Green Goblin in those pictures. You are something
Mm-mm.
else.
Mm-hmm.
Like like you're not the Green Goblin from the comic books. You're not the Green Goblin from the movies. You're not Green Goblin from no cartoon show. If you look at the Green Goblin and you side by side, you were not him.
I mean, he's the great value Green Goblin.
The Timu Green
The
Goblin.
Timu Green Goblin. The Shein Green Goblin.
No, he wasn't even that. He was just like I think he looks like Piccolo. For real, he looks like Piccolo. Okay, and then second, her only
Hmm.
frame of reference for Spider-Man is Spidey and his amazing friends on Disney Junior. So we use that version of Green Goblin as inspiration. I don't care which version you use.
Mm.
You don't look like him, and it makes no sense. That your wife and your daughter look incredible for Halloween.
Hmm. Hmm.
You
Hmm.
look a mess. And as the only 100% black man in
Shut
that
the hell up.
in
Shut the hell
that
up.
in that trio, you are being disrespectful to me as a black person. Like that doesn't make any sense that you went out looking like that. You really do look like a creep. You look like a creeper in this in inside of this Halloween. It looks like a creeper. And why did you have to be the bad guy? So black people are always the bad guy?
Is he supposed to be Beast Boy or is he supposed to be the Green Goblin? I can't.
It would
I'm,
make
I'm saying Green
more
Goblin as a
sense.
joke.
It it would make more sense if he was Beast Boy.
I mean, yeah, but it doesn't look like Beast Boy. It doesn't
It
look
doesn't look
more.
like the Green Goblin either.
It does. Oh, I guess it looks as much like the Green Goblin as it looks like Beast Boy, and vice versa.
I think that Beast Boy would have been a better fit. I think that that would have been a better
Yeah.
fit.
I think the ears is too pointy. I don't know. I don't know what it is, bro. It's just not.
It's
Whatever it is not clicking. It's not happening.
yeah, he could have been Beast Boy. That's actually a good idea.
hmm
He also said we were already the Adams Family back in 2023. Okay, so
mm
be the Jetsons, be the Scooby Gang, be the
mm
Flintstones, be something else. But you did not have to be that where you are pigeonholed to being the bad guy.
But he's Beast Boy,
Why?
right? He's not the bad guy. He's Beast Boy. He's not the bad guy, Jerry.
He said he was Green Goblin. He wants to be Green Goblin.
Oh, damn.
He said it. He said
I
it.
I did not. Let me go back to it. Let
He
me
said he was Green Goblin.
No, Jay Washington said, wait, where did he say he's the Green Goblin?
He said it on his podcast.
Mmm.
Yeah, he said that he was the Green Goblin. So, all right, and he also said, and y'all should change the pod name to Butthole Geek Energy, since y'all want to talk about holes so much. I
Wow.
think that that
Which
was
which
that
hole?
episode.
What was the hole?
No, that was when you confessed to the whole world that you had a hairy butthole.
Uh hey, you get to know me more and more the more you listen to the
When did
podcast.
your beard get like that?
Like what? What's wrong with it?
I just never even noticed it until like right now.
You be like this here? This stuff?
Yeah.
It's always been there.
Huh. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Arson's just weird.
Mm.
Arson's really weird. He
Mm-hmm.
if he said he was Beast Boy, that would be so much better. Because why can't your daughter watch Teen Titans Go?
Mm-hmm. 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 Who knows? Who
And then
knows?
she could have been Raven, your wife could have been Starfire, and you could have been Beast Boy. In fact, do that.
Yeah, that would have been a nice little love triangle.
That would have been nice too. In fact, y'all could do that next year. You already have the costume.
Mm-hmm.
So do that. You don't have to do anything extra. Just do
Mm-hmm.
that. Teen Titans Go.
Mm-hmm. Dun, 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 dun.
Was that the Teen Titans Go theme song?
That's the Team Titans theme song. I don't know if it's the same for Team Titans Go.
It's not.
Okay.
Uh, Teen Titans. Teen Titans. Da 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 da. That's Powerpuff Girls. Teen
Mm-hmm.
Titans. One, two, three, four, go. Teen
That's the one
Titans.
I was singing.
Oh, with your da 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 do da da.
That's yeah, Teen
Teen
Titans. That's
Titans.
the
Okay.
is that the one? Is that the song for Teen Titans Go?
No.
Okay,
No.
because that's the one I was singing.
Okay. So, device, let's go ahead and end this episode.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, let's go ahead and end this episode. No question. I guess we did all our questions for the year because we're not doing a question next week either.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a great episode of Black Geek Energy. We laughed, we argued, we cried, and hopefully everybody got what they wanted from us. I'm
Mhm.
gonna make Arson's picture of him being Beast Boy the
Yeah,
the cover.
the cover for this show. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Usually I do
Posted the pictures
us.
for us to use. Wait, didn't they not a cease and desist, but didn't they say, oh, like if we use our stuff, would this fall under that threat where like if you keep using our stuff without our permission, we gonna have to take legal action?
This is public knowledge. Like I'm
Yeah,
pulling it from the public. So
sure. sure. But I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know. We
Yeah,
ain't monetized anyway, so they can't be like, "Oh, you trying to make money off our images." So,
they can't look, they barely edit their podcast. They're definitely not going to take the time to sue us.
hmm, 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 hmm.
They're definitely
and
not
then
going to.
and then suing people is not free, by the way, y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you got to spend some money to sue some people to sue
And the
people.
way they be hoarding money, and then Arson's about to have another child.
Mm.
Mm-mm,
And
mm-mm.
then we ain't really got no money to give them.
They can sue if they want to.
Hmm, hmm,
All
hmm.
right, so yeah, I am going to use one of these pictures for the cover art for our next episode. But if you want to follow us, you can at all the social medias, Black Geek Energy, at Twitter, BG underscore pod. You can shop our store, get something for the Christmas. Are you making a muscle right now?
No, I'm pointing at the so you can edit them in later. The words.
I am not doing all that. I am not doing all that. That is a fever dream that you are having right now. But yeah, I'm going to go to the store, get somebody a Christmas gift, and subscribe to the Patreon. And we're going to talk about what I say we're going to talk about. Oh, stop pointing at nothing, because you will
The
be
Patreon.
pointing. You will be
Patreon.
pointing at nothing. I'm not doing all that. Yeah, we're going to talk about some D&D stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, uh,
$3 a month, 10 cents a day.
yeah, 3,010 cents a day.
Easy after all.
Are there any final words, Demarcus?
Um, yo, we're wrapping it up, man. Another season down, 3 seasons in, like whole seasons. We about to have a seasons four. Ooh, Jerry, we about to be some vets in the game, bro.
I know. Oh, and for our next episode, you need to be prepared.
What do I need to have prepared?
Your favorites, because I always ask you what your favorites were. Yours like, oh, let me look at my movie pass and see what
Mm.
thing. No, you
Send
need to
me,
have
send
your
me, send me the
favorites.
send me the categories of favorites that I need to know.
I'll send it to you once.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll send because I need to organize it anyway. We're doing that
Sunday
Sunday.
at
God.
12:30.
All right, cool. I'll do that.
Okay,
All right. Any final? Oh, you
that was my
said
first
we
final
are
word.
cool.
Yeah,
Uh,
we wrapping up to the end of this thing. Hope y'all have enjoyed season three of BGE. I think this has been like a pivotal season for us. I think this is like we really solidified a lot of things. And I think we both have some ideas about how to make this thing better in season four. And I hope y'all come back and join us. We started video this season. Like they
I
know what we
know,
look like now, like
a
consistently.
mess.
They seen us at our best and our worst, when my hair is freshly twisted and when it's not.
When
So
you wear
yeah,
these homeless behind shirts.
this is like a bedroom tee, like a walk around the house t-shirt. I'm not fly every day, but sometimes I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm laid back, but I can sit up real quick. But yeah, season
What?
three,
Do
BGE.
you just
I'm,
make
I'm
up these
so.
sayings and think that they're profound in your mind? I don't. All right.
I mean, sometimes some stuff I make it up. Some stuff I heard it before.
All right. Yeah, season three is almost done. We got one more episode left. Join us for season four, and we will see you next time on Black Geek Energy.
BGE out.